There's a little depot for our Sullivan Mine Railway in town, a little touristy spot located near the Plaza. Catch a ride and go up the ski hill on this thing during the nice months of the year. There's an old Loki that they used to actually use underground here in the Sullivan Mine, and some ore cars trailing behind it. Nicely displayed for all the tourists. And for all you train buffs, here's a little piece of history that you don't see too much anymore. A caboose. Here's Hoppy Hans, Kimberley's town mascot.
He would have an enormous Schwanzstücke. Oof.
This is the start to the Plaza here in downtown Kimberley. As you can see, it's a pedestrian-only mall kind of affair. Lots of little shops. Chef Bernard's in our town Plaza. I don't know if it still has it or not, but this used to at one time. This cuckoo clock used to have the distinction of being the world's largest cuckoo clock. Located in here in our little town of Kimberley, British Columbia. And that's something. One of the many touristy things around town is our fire hydrants. They're reverting back to their red color, but in the day they were always decorated up with these various paintings on different styles of a Bavarian theme. This is an intersecting street. So there's actually, the Plaza is made up of two pedestrian-only streets. The one there, that's shorter one, and then this longer one right here. And this covering here is where the summer theater group do their vaudeville thing. This is a viewpoint of the Plaza from the other end of the long street. Maniacal Michael here, Kimberley Plaza. On the 26th of April, I know it's the 26th because it is my number 2 child's birthday. All of 27. Happy birthday, Tim. Today I've got my little Missouri Meerschaum wooden pipe. Just a little cheapy. But like the little corn cob, it smokes pretty well. Didn't cost an arm and a leg. I think it's like $6 or something through the supplier, through the Missouri Meerschaum people down there in Washington, Missouri. Yeah. So we're going on a bit of a tour of Kimberley anyway, the town proper, the Plaza, which is its main touristy shop location. And it'll really start getting cooking in as the summer draws closer, or draws nigh. You'll see lots of people start to show up. They've got all sorts of festivals going on. Let's see, in July, they have their July Fest Festival. And they have an Kimberley International Old Time Accordion Championships Festival, which is, I think, in June or July. I can't remember now. Easy enough to find out if you go on the internet and look for Kimberley, British Columbia. Kimberley, British Columbia. And I'm sure you'll find a list of things that are happening in and around town. It was back in the late 70s, I believe, that they turned these two streets into a pedestrian-only area and went to a Bavarianized theme. And you'll see some of the shops, or you have seen some of the shops and stuff that have that yodeloo look to it, you know. Seemed to serve them good for a number of years, and I understand they're kicking around the idea of maybe changing that. Changing it to what? I'm not sure. But that is the thought. So what am I smoking in this thing today? I don't know. It's tobacco. But I discovered in one of my little bale top mason jars that I had a pouch of tobacco in there that has no label on it. Now I suspect it is that old port tobacco, and I might have thrown some Frog Morton in it to kind of ease the harshness, because this old port's pretty doggone stiff stuff. But I just don't feel like throwing it out. Like I mentioned, this pouch of this stuff is about 20 bucks or better. And, well, you smoke a pipe of that stuff, and the last thing you want to do is to just take one bowl and then toss it. So I've been cutting it, I guess as the boys say, or diluting it with other tobaccos, for the most part, grocery store brand tobaccos, things that are milder, like Captain Black or Sail Green, or even that Amphora Full Aroma is a lot milder. This old port by itself for me is, oh boy, it's got one heck of a kick to it. It's the first tobacco I've ever had any noticeable nicotine effect from, where it got me woozy and actually nauseated. And so, like I say, I'm cutting it with different things, trying to make it a little bit more palatable. During the summer months, we have all sorts of artistes come in, traipse around the Platzel here, and do their thing. But one of the long-running attractions, I guess you can say, is our yodeling woodcarver. And he's quite popular, singing and playing his accordion and guitar, and what else was he playing? Oh yeah, these humongous alpine horns. If you've never seen those buggers before, I'll tell you, they look like some sort of a drainage pipe for back in the Roman days. Or these huge monstrosities that actually have a very pleasant horn sound to them. And he and a buddy of his get their alpine horns out, and they play these absolutely beautiful numbers on these things. I'll see if I can find a picture and put it into this video. I'm going to close her up for now, and wish all you boys and girls happy smoking out there. And before I go, I should show you our one stoplight. There it is, our one and only. That's the activity to do on a Sunday afternoon. Come and watch the stoplight change colors. All three of them.